If you're itching to get more active and dust off your yoga mat, I got you covered. I'm going to share a short 15-minute practice to help you get back onto your yoga mat in an easy, gentle way, especially if it's been a while since you practiced yoga, or maybe it's your first time. Hey friends, this is Adrienne with Yoga for Migraine, and I come in the Yoga for Migraine Facebook group once or twice a month. I'll bring you a live class, yoga class, a talk to help you live better with migraine using tools like yoga, pain reprocessing therapy, and healthy self-care habits. Thank you all for joining me. All you need today is a mat, and then optional to have a folded blanket and a couple of blocks. If you are looking for more motivation to get you practicing yoga more often, stay tuned. On February 10th, I am holding a self-care migraine challenge. So there's going to be an opportunity, more details coming. If you're interested, write challenge in the comments and I'll send you details. But this will be a great way to take very gentle, short and small self-care practices like yoga and integrate them more often in your daily life to help calm your migraine symptoms. All right, I think we are ready to go. So let's head down to your mat, or you can also practice the beginning poses in a chair. I'll be seated on this nice cushion here. And then get yourself grounded. I usually rock side to side, forward and back until my spine feels supported. And then we'll take one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. You can keep your eyes open, just gazing softly at one spot, or you can close your eyes. Beginning our yoga practice with grounding and centering. And connecting with your breath. Noticing the movement of your breath in your hands. Noticing when your hands move outward, when you breathe in, and when they release downward when you breathe out. You might notice more movement in one hand, maybe more in your chest area or your belly. See if you can extend the movement lower into the belly now. Breathing low and slow, diaphragmatic breaths to help you slow down, relieve tension, and to relax. Two more soft, low, deep breaths here. Gently opening the eyes, letting your hands rest on your thighs. We will circle the torso around the sit bones, waking up the spine, massaging out any nooks and crannies throughout the upper body that feel a little tight. You can just keep your gaze at one place to help keep you from feeling dizzy. Imagine you're stirring a pot with your rib cage. And we'll go the other way. Big circling. There's an arching as you come forward and a rounding as you pull back. You might even notice your breath sinking, inhaling forward, exhaling back. We'll go one more round here. All right, coming back to center, and we'll move on to all fours for some cat and cow. One of the best universal yoga poses to get practicing. You can take that blanket under the knees. Either the hands will come right under the shoulders here, or if your wrists are more sensitive, you can use your blocks and put forearms down on your blocks. Your knees are under your hips, and whenever you're feeling stable, you'll arch the spine, lifting tailbone and heart. And then when you exhale, you round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, lifting the heart and tailbone. Exhale, belly draws in, tailbone rounds, upper back lifts. As you get your breath syncing with your own movement, continue at your pace. Enjoying the gentle wave-like motion through the spine, making it as big or as little, as fast or as slow as you'd like today. Let's do one more like that. Good. And then sitting back on the heels, you might even curl the toes under for a moment. This is a great stretch. And just circle out the wrists one way and the other. One more set of poses back at that tabletop position now. So we've gone up and down with the spine. Now we're going to look side to side. So you'll peek over the right shoulder. You might bend at the waist a bit, and then back to center. And then looking over the left shoulder, maybe you can see your toes, and come on back. So now we're just slinking side to side, kind of like a snake, moving slowly. The head gazing side to side. Looking right and left. And then we'll come back to center. And we'll move into lunges. So if you have blocks, you're welcome to use these and hold on to the block. Step your right foot forward now. And then just pressing forward and releasing as we warm up your hip. You'll bend and slightly straighten a few times. And then come into full bend, and then you can try pressing up. Maybe lifting the arms up. Letting your shoulders relax, breathing. And then as you exhale, try a cactus, bending your elbows, keeping the tailbone tucked so you're not overarching. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale to that cactus. One more, inhale. Exhale, cactus. And now take your hands back down to your blocks or the mat. We will extend the front leg for a half split. So those toes come up to the sky. And then from here, you might enjoy kind of warming up into it. So maybe bend into lunge and then straighten, bending and straighten. Let's try one more, warming up, and then we will hold and hinge forward any amount more, head towards your knee, squaring those hips. That left hip might want to poke out to the side. Try to Bring it square forward. Stretching the backs of the leg. Beautiful. Let's take it back and switch sides. Left foot now, stepping forward, and then just easing into the lunge, coming forward and back, releasing your hip. As we ease back onto the mat, especially if it's been a while, we want to take our effort in the lower range, meaning let's not max out, let's not go 100%. Let's go maybe 50 to 60. That way, your migraine feels good, you're getting some movement in, so you can do it the next day and have more of that consistency. So let's sink into the hips now. And then you can push up to the thighs. You can reach the arms overhead. Sinking the hips. Inhale. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. And one more here. Cactus. Good. This time, hands down. Moving into that half split warm up. So you'll extend, maybe you slide the blocks back if you have them, and then back down. Few rounds like that. Straightening and bending. Straighten and bend. And this time we will straighten that left leg, toes to the sky, squaring hips. Inhale, and then exhale, hinging forward any amount more. Getting that nice deep stretch through your left hamstring, softening neck and shoulders. Using those blocks to support you. You could be higher as well. And now we are gonna come on out, bend the front leg, back to tabletop. And then we can use the blocks if you've got them to do a nice child's pose. So we'll take big toes together. The hips are wide, sink back. And if your knees don't like that, you can sit on a block. Otherwise, if your knees are okay, we're gonna use the flat blocks to rest our hands and reach out, letting your head release. So we're getting a little bit more into the upper back using these blocks. And if you don't like them, toss them to the side. Just rest your hands on the mat. Take a nice breath in and let it out your mouth. Breathe it in and let it out. We'll gently roll up. And we'll transition onto our back. So we are done with that for now. But you could grab one block for a little twist. So lay down, knees bent. Draw that block in between the thighs. And then lift the feet up and then relax the knees over to one side. The arms can reach out in a T, or you can also use the hand closest to your thighs to help anchor those legs down. You can look to the sky or over the opposite shoulder. Now really letting go. releasing any effort. Take a breath in, sigh it out. And then inhale those legs back to center and let them twist over to the other direction. Your hand closest to your thighs can anchor your legs if you like, and your gaze is to the sky or over the opposite shoulder. Inviting any effort and tension to release. Softening the neck, your forehead, your jaw. And draw the legs back to center now. Move your block to the side. Give your knees a nice squeeze, a little rock side to side. And we can't do a yoga practice, even a short one, without at least a minute in Shavasana. So we'll extend our legs to either side of the mat, arms wide, allowing eyes to close. Maybe you're shifting around a little bit until you're feeling balanced on either side of the body. And now simply rest. Feel the weight of your whole body on the earth. Letting yourself feel completely supported by the earth so you can completely let go. You have a few more minutes and are enjoying this deep relaxation. Keep on resting. And if it's time to move on with your day, you can bend your knees once more, rolling to the side. And then as you push up, let your head be last. Coming back to a seated position. Hands together at your heart. Thanking yourself for dusting off that yoga mat, for moving your body in a gentle way. I hope this practice helps you feel good, feel relaxed, and feel motivated to come back to your mat again tomorrow. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, take a bow. Wonderful. Thank you. I love seeing you guys showing up live. And if you are here live, say hello in the comments. If you're doing a replay, let me know if that felt good. And I'm looking forward to sharing more in January and in February, introducing our Migraine Self-Care Challenge. Thanks, Terry. Glad you could join us. All right. We'll see you next time.